Last week, we celebrated the baptism of the Lord and brought the Christmas season to a close, an ordinary time to a new beginning. In last week's gospel, we heard those beautiful words from the Father spoken to Jesus as he came up out of the baptismal waters of the River Jordan. "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." This week, our attention is turned to another sacrament, the sacrament of holy matrimony. We hear of the wedding feast of Cana and the first miracle the Lord Jesus performs in his public ministry. The sacrament of baptism and the sacrament of holy matrimony are, of course, deeply linked. The gift we are given in baptism enables us, if we are so called, to lay our lives down in love for another in the sacrament of matrimony. Here at St. John's Seminary, we are preparing men for a different vocation, the vocation to the priesthood. However, a similar preparation has to take place. This week, we have all been on retreat, the whole seminary community, under the direction of a wonderful retreat master, Sister Miriam James Heidland of the Society of Our Lady of the Trinity. Her message to us has been simple yet challenging. And the message has been that all of us, every single Christian person, is called to hear the Father's voice speaking to us in Jesus, that we too are beloved sons and daughters in Him. That sounds simple, but it's not, sadly, because there are many parts of our lives in which we refuse that message. We think we will be beloved sons and daughters only after we get our act together. But the truth is, the only way to get our act together is first to hear the Father's voice speaking to us in every depth of our heart and soul, that He loves us, that we are precious in His eyes. If we do not hear this message, if we're not rooted in this message, we will not be able to live our vocations well, whether it be to holy matrimony or to holy orders. If we do not feel loved by God in our marriages, that's going to handicap us. We're not going to be able to love our spouse with the love of Jesus if we're not experiencing it ourselves. And similarly, for those called to the priesthood, if we priests don't understand the love of God for us, how on earth are we going to share that love, that word, effectively with others? In that wedding feast of Cana, the couple, the celebrating bride and groom, run out of wine. In every vocation, there comes a point where we run out of steam, when we run out of the natural love and excitement that maybe propelled us and drove us on the path that we chose. It's at that moment where we have to go deeper and hear the loving voice of God resound in us, transforming our ordinary loves, our ordinary lives, our ordinary wounds and difficulties into something greater, into something beautiful. In the case of the wedding feast at Cana, He transformed ordinary water into a beautifully precious and delicious wine. In our case, He transforms our trials, our difficulties, even our exhaustion, into an occasion for deeper love. That comes only by appropriating the gift given to us at our baptism, hearing in every fiber of our being that we are beloved sons and daughters in the Son, Jesus Christ, the perfect bridegroom, the perfect priest, our model and our guide in our vocations.